Do you have punches? Circle punches? Maybe you have square punches, hexagons, octagons, scalloped. Get those punches out. We need 2 different sizes to make these beautiful, I'm calling these punched out tucks for our journal pages. Gather up some scraps, some bits and bobs, and maybe a cracker box or 2, because that cardboard, chipboard is thin and it will work really well with our punches. Welcome to the messy junk room where we create whatever. I love when I can use tools that I already have, even though I don't have the size that I want. But it doesn't matter. I have collected what I have because we need to use what we have. You may have some of these old punches. These are creative memories. This is a Stampin' Up. These are, I don't even know what company. Oh, Reflections. If you don't have punches, you can do this without punches. It just does a little bit more work. You can make these any size you want if you're tracing. If you have something you can trace around, that's easy. That's what we used to do before all of these fancy gizmos and gadgets. I'm using just some cracker boxes, little flimsy, but is thicker than just plain paper. And I thought, I don't use squares very often, so I want to try making these with square pieces and see what that looks like. I just punched out from the cardboard box these circles. I'm going to get some of these out of the way. I really want the 2-inch circle. So this is the 1.5 and the 1.25. And these little cardboard, they're going to be the base for these little, I don't even know what we're calling them yet. Maybe by the time I'm done the video, we can come up with what to call these little things. Now, I saw this Scrapbooking with May. I found it actually through Pinterest as I was looking for a little project to do. They're a little tuck spot. And the idea is that you just glue a little bit at the top, and then when it's glued together, it's a little tuck spot. No paper clips needed for this little project. Punched out a couple of ones already. I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me if you like this square idea one. You can use, I think, any punches for this. You can do scallop, and if you have any type of die cutting machine, you can use whatever you have. Even if that's just a pair of scissors, something to trace around, and just cut it. I have some scrap paper over here because I've been working on getting my friendship series of altered books together, and these are the scraps that I have used this paper in the books, and I need to just use my, see, I like this better. It's not so hard on my hands. I just make some of these, and then I can use those in my altered books. Just, and then do the other size. But this is a great way to use up scraps. What have I got here already? Oh, I need some squares. Probably should do closer to the edge so I'm not so wasteful. And then you can decorate these any way you want. But the reason why we're using cracker boxes, cereal boxes, whatever boxes that you have that will go through your punch is to make them sturdier, because if they're just left like these papers are really flimsy, so that's not going to hold anything. This is, I go from this size to this size, and I'm like, I really want the one in between. I'm going to just leave this blank and cover the printed side. I'm going to use my art glitter glue because I love it and it works quickly and it stays sturdy. Is that a thing? Sturdy glue? I don't know where that came from. Now, there's also a different way you could do this. You could just get your cardboard, your thin cardboard, cover it with a piece of scrap paper, and then punch it out, and you don't have to do the step that I'm doing. But I don't think my punches will go through those layers. But you can do that. That would make this much quicker, I think. Part of the reason I'm not doing it that way is because I don't want to wait for the glue to dry. Because you shouldn't put wet glue through your punches. And you can mass make these if you know what journal you're going to be using them in. If you don't, then you could do these in neutral colors. Wait to decorate them, like do up a whole bunch of bases, and then once you know what journal they're going in, then you decorate them up. And I'm just thinking maybe I'd like to bring out some scrap book pages and do some like that, so that I have some at the ready. Yeah, that should work. Can't see anything through the paper. Just making sure there's no bad words or words that on their own aren't very nice words. Not that they're swear words, but there was one sentence I was about to punch it and it said, "Just die." I'm like, well, that's not a good message to have. Can't go wrong with music. Paper. So we can make some like that. I love different languages. You could even stitch around these if you wanted to. I do want to make some big ones, and I might add that at the end. I might do a big one because I know I have a 2-inch punch coming that I'm borrowing from a friend. Oh. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's all right. This gets glued down, so I don't really need to cover that. These are my tiny, tiny scraps. I need bigger scraps. Just make a couple of these. And just a reminder that when you're watching my videos and I go radio silent, it's not you. Especially when I speed things up and there's no noise. I just don't want to get dinged for any copyright violations. So you get the idea, I think. It's pretty easy. Oh, I see I got one more. Ooh, I wonder if I put something behind it. I'm wanting to do a sewing journal soon. This would be cool. Oh. Gave me an extra one of those. And I am going to put it on that side because it'll go through. It is see-through. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Ah. So I got the large ones done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, there's 13 there. Do the same thing with the big squares. So I got this one here. Oh, I This is double-sided. I'm trying not to use double-sided for this project. No particular reason. Okay, there's one. I don't have any more done. This is, I was going to say, where'd my punch go? So I'm going to do the same scraps, some type of scraps. I kind of want that. Let's see if I can do this. Be very careful. Whoops. Oh. Get it. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all done. It's just using scrap paper and glue. So it'd be pretty boring to sit here and watch me do all of them. So I will be back when I have them all covered, and then we can start with the decorating. Be back in a jiffy. I've got them all mounted on the chipboard, and I've matched them up because I just like to have things coordinate a little bit. And now I'm going to just continue inking all of them with my favorite Jumbo Java, and then I shall be back in a jiffy. Inking just helps cover up the white edges that might be there from the punch. Plus, I love to ink. You don't have to ink. I'm really liking the black and white ones, the neutral ones. I think I'm liking the best. But we'll keep going. The next part is we just want to glue a little bit at the top, so they've all been backed with the chipboard, and so just a little bit of glue that we create a little tuck spot in there. And these can go on the side of your page. So if this was a page in your journal, it could go on the side like that, or it could go on the page as a tuck spot. If we had another piece, it could hold it like that. You could even make two. And then the sewing, you could sew across if you were worried about the glue not holding. I might do some with the sewing because I love to sew paper. And I don't think they have to be right in the middle. Like, what if we put one off to the side so I could still see that treble clef? Why not? You don't want too much, but you want enough that it's going to hold. I like this one. I haven't decided which one is my favorite. Now I did one in the, where's the right corner? Let's do one maybe in the left corner. What would be a good one for the left corner? Oh, I'm going to the right again. There, this one. And some of these I might not even need to decorate. Like this one is already got a picture on the paper, so maybe I don't put any on there. Ooh, the scissors. Maybe I could put this off to the side. I don't know. I'm going to continue on, and then I will be back with them all glued together and some of them stitched. Be back in a jiffy. And I'm back. So my sewing machine did go through all of that, and I just did 2 lines across. So I just want to tie these off. I love the messy stitch. It just adds a little something something. And I added it to the more plainer ones. Here they all are, ready to be decorated. Now we can decorate these any way we want. It does add a little bit of bulk, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I have this book that has these stickers. I don't know if we could use anything in here. That would be small. It's hard to see. Oh, well, look, here's, it's like a piece of like washi tape or something. If I can peel it off here. Okay. Well, let's see, we put it across here. And then we could put something on top of it. Oh, maybe a little butterfly. Whoa, I didn't put him back in the right spot. Really, it just needs something in the middle and you can call it done. You don't have to get too elaborate, or you can just use a circle on a circle. That would cover pretty much the whole thing. I like it when it's easy like that. Okay, there's 2 butterflies. What do you think? Enjoy the journey? What's this one say? Go with the flow. That's too dark. This is my labels container. A mix of all kinds of things. You could stamp on. Yeah, 2. Gotta think really tiny for these. No, these are too big. I don't have too many things that are Tim Holtz. Oh, look at the finger there. Look at the finger. Is he, oh, fits. Fits on the circle. Maybe I found the right container. Oh my goodness, there's even a there's even a tinier one. Okay. Well, I've got those. Oh, here's a little something. Oh. This one is via airmail. I need punch. I could just take a piece of this, like, I don't know, that car. And maybe put it, whoops, on here. I like the fingers on this one. So I'm just going to glue that down. And you don't have to decorate. You can always just wait until you know what journal they're going in. I thought these were stickers. Maybe not. If I could find a tiny, tiny flower. Like a tiny, tiny flower. And then I could find a little bling. And put it right in the center. Found a few more little things. Like this itty bitty bird, which I thought would be very fitting to add to via airmail. There we go. So you can make these as elaborate as you want. I found some people. And this is from a Digi kit. And I just printed them like really small. And I'm okay that this one comes off the square because I haven't done that before. There. And another one, I can cut this down a little bit. Not that I can cut a straight line. Oh, she fits right on there. Beautiful. And then this tiny bird I thought would be perfect for that circle one. If I could fussy cut quickly. Without, losing a wing. And then I will save the rest for when I know what journal they're going to go in. Try not to cut off his little feet. This is really small. I thought he could go there. There, so I only have 1, 2, 3 with nothing on. I love this one. This one might be my favorite one yet. With the mushroom. Although this one's pretty cute too. This one I still have to add some bling. Oh, I didn't finish this one. I found another tiny, tiny bird. I thought I'd pop him on this one. Oops. Let me just pop him on. That one. And that one. This one just needs a little bling there. This one has nothing. The butterfly. I really want to make some bigger ones. So I could do some more collaging. And then this one, I haven't really done anything to it. So I've been working on this friendship series. Let's see. We could use see if there's better. If I didn't have the lace there, that would look nice there. Or it could be a topper at the top. Not sure what any match. I don't have a spot to put it on a page. That's a pocket. This one here is plain. Oh, this one has some purple in it, so I could use it up at the top if I had been thinking, planning better. Could use it at the side, or I could just pop it here. And I think I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to do the whole thing, just glue it down. Because I don't need this to be too bulky. Beautiful. And then I could stick a journaling card in there. And hold it in place. I love it. So get your punches out and start punching away and building up your stash. I know we have them all decorated, but I have the 2-inch punch from my friend, and I just want to see if I'm right in my thinking that I like a bigger surface. I'll just see. I'm already liking the bigger circle. Yeah, oh, I like that. So if I take one of the ones that I made already, these are great, but this is better. I like the 2-inch circle punch. I'm gonna have to put that on my list of things to get. Where's that piece? Put that piece right here. And then bring out the big circle. Oh yeah, I like that. So now I have a bigger one. There. So if we compare that to this, I like it. But use what you have. I'm going to make a whole bunch more using the big punch while my friend has lent it to me before I have to return it. So much fun. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.